This we're going to show how to install a kick-out diverter. This roof's already been done. It's actually easier to do before it's done, but first thing we're going to do on shingled roof, since this flange is so tall, we're going to cut it down in about half. So I'm just going to cut it right down the center. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the length. Right now it's set up pretty long, and we only need it to go 2 inches beyond this first shingle here, so I'm going to mark that. Alright, I'm going to round this edge right here just to make it look pretty. Alright, and we're going to set it into place. This down part here goes inside the gutter. So we're going to put it right at the roof edge, up against the wall, and I'm just going to run a carpenter's pencil right behind this area right here, and it's going to mark a line where I want to cut. I'm going to go a little bit further so I can slide it in there. So that's the line that I'm going to cut in the siding. I'm also going to trim this J-channel back just a little bit, because the whole purpose of this, I want the J-channel inside this pocket. Make sure that any water that hits the wall ends up inside the gutter. The siding I'm just going to cut up with a knife. So that's 3. I'm going to pull this J-channel out just a little bit. See if I can find that first nail back there and get that out. This nail out of the J-channel. There we go. Nail's out. Here I'm going to go above the first step flashing and then below the second step flashing up here. Pull the shingle off of here so I can get access to it. There's going to be a nail up there, so I got to find that, get that out. My shingle. So I should be able to slide that through and behind that first piece of step flash. Now what I do is get behind there the second piece of step flash. I need to get a bar behind it and tweak it out just a little bit when we're doing this after the fact, because that flashing piece has got to slide underneath it. Just to get it to a point where I think I'm going to be able to make that sneak behind there. And then go for it. So I'm going to slide this in here. So this flange is going to be behind the J-channel, and it's going to be behind and underneath the piece of step flashing up on this row. So any water that comes on this wall has to end up in here and in the gutter. Here I am. I'm going to nail this right here. Again, it's a lot easier to install these before you do the roofing. If you have full access, you can treat it just like your first piece of step flash. Just gonna nail that to hold it in place. Shingle back where it goes. Alright, and then we're gonna, so that's installed, right. It's not too big from the outside. Any water, like I said, that comes down here ends up inside of this. Any water that hits the wall goes into the J-channel. The J-channel goes into this kick-out, ends up in the gutter. And then we're going to run just a clear bead of caulk right here. Just make sure the top of this gets sealed up for the siding, and we're done. So